Welcome to SQJ Solutions TouchDoF iPhone application demonstration. We developed TouchDoF as a simple tool for photographers to calculate camera settings for acceptable focus. DOF, D-O-F, is an acronym for depth of field. What is depth of field? Depth of field is the portion of the scene that is in acceptable focus and can be controlled by the photographer via the camera settings. Depth of field can be used to help compose a picture by either isolating a subject from background distractions, or it can ensure that both the foreground and background elements of the picture are in focus. To learn more about depth of field, please visit our website at SQJSolutions.com. Down the right side of the screen is displayed depth of field information. Remember that this is the distance that will be in acceptable focus. At the top is a far focus distance, in the middle is the depth of field, and at the bottom is the near focus distance. In the center of the screen is the subject focus distance. You can touch the screen to see more detailed information, which also shows focal length, aperture, and several other elements of information that may be of interest. Depth of field settings are specific to the camera and lens. To get accurate depth of field settings for your equipment, select your camera and lens from a large number of preloaded models. We choose our camera by touching the camera model button at the top of the screen. There are many to choose from. We're going to select a Nikon camera. There are many preloaded Nikon cameras. We're going to choose a Nikon D40. Now we will choose our lens by touching the lens model button. We want to choose the Nikon 28-300 mm zoom lens. There are three finger-friendly controls for determining the depth of field values. They can be adjusted in any order, and the simulated image reflects these values. As you can see, the present aperture setting of f3.5 has a narrow depth of field. When we increase the aperture value, the depth of field deepens. To frame the picture, we zoom in, and as we zoom in, the depth of field is reduced. We can now choose our distance setting. An advantage of using this application is that if you know the distance of the subject is, say, 50 feet, you can manually adjust the focus distance to 65, and you will know that your subject is still in focus, and the image will be in focus to approximately 90 feet, which is a gain of 30 feet. This allows you to gain more focus distance in your image. TouchDoF Pro includes the ability to create 3 custom camera and lens configurations. This is handy if we have more than one camera or lens. We will begin with a custom camera by touching the camera model button at the top of the screen. We select a custom camera from the My Cameras group. We select Edit and have a choice of Point and Shoot or DSLR. For this example, we select DSLR. Sensor size is a key component to depth of field calculations. Your camera sensor size is available in the camera's literature. We will select a Canon APS sensor. Now we name our custom camera for later recall. Select Save, and we can now see our custom camera in the expanded custom camera list. Select Done to return to the main screen. To configure a custom lens, we begin by touching the lens model button. We expand the My Lenses group and select the first of 3 custom lenses. We select Edit and have a choice of Prime or Zoom lens. We select Zoom lens. We enter the minimum and maximum focal length of the lens, and we select the minimum and maximum aperture. We can now name this custom lens and save it for later use. Select Done to return to the main screen. TouchDoF is available in 2 versions, Lite and Pro. The Lite version contains a limited number of preloaded camera and lenses and no custom cameras and lenses, but it is free and a good way to preview the application. And remember, the Pro version contains an extensive list of preloaded camera and lenses and the ability to create custom camera and lenses. For user guide and additional information about depth of field, visit our website at www.sqjsolutions.com/ TouchDoF. For questions, comments, feature requests, please contact us at touchdof@sqjsolutions.com. Thank you for watching.